Hello and welcome to the channel. The idea of broadcasting the election petition tribunal was yesterday shut down by the judges. Atiku Abubakar of the PDP had first filed a suit. Peter Obi of the Labour Party insisted on it for transparency. But President-elect Bola Tinubu, the All Progressives Congress APC and INEC all rejected it. The judges, in giving their verdicts, sided with the latter, with their reasons, of course. We will talk all about it shortly. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Presidential poll. Why tribunal rejected live coverage? The Presidential Election Petitions Court (PEPC) sitting in Abuja yesterday rejected a request to allow its day-to-day proceedings on petitions seeking to nullify the outcome of the February 25, 2023 presidential election to be televised live. Justice Aronat Samani-led five-member panel dismissed the application brought by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party (LP) as lacking in merit. The court held that no regulatory framework or policy direction permitted it to grant such an application, adding that allowing cameras in the courtroom is a major judicial policy that must be supported by the law. The court can only be guided and act in accordance with the practice, directions, and procedures approved by the President of the Court of Appeal. We cannot permit a situation that may lead to the dramatization of our proceedings, Justice Samani held. Besides, the court held that the request was not part of any relief in the petitions before it, saying it was merely hinged on a sentimental claim that it would benefit the electorate. It maintained that the petitions failed to establish how televising the proceedings would advance their case, adding that such live broadcast would not add any utilitarian value to the determination of the petitions. More so, it noted that such a live broadcast must be planned and budgeted for, while assuring the parties that it will secure the right to a fair hearing as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution as amended. The court held that it found no reason to grant the application, which it described as novel and unprecedented. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who came second in the election, initially made the request for live coverage, and Obi subsequently threw his weight behind the request. The duo, through their lead lawyers, Chief Chris Uche-san and Dr. Levi Uzokwo-san, maintained that the petitions they lodged to query the declaration of the candidates of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, as the winner of the election, was a matter of monumental national concern and public interest. They argued that the case involved the interest of citizens and the electorate in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, who they said participated in the presidential poll. Atiku and the PDP insisted that their case against Tinubu was a unique electoral dispute with a peculiar constitutional dimension, and applied for an order directing the court's registry and the parties on modalities for admission of media practitioners and their equipment to the courtroom. With the huge and tremendous technological advances and developments in Nigeria and beyond, including the current trend by this honorable court towards embracing electronic procedures, virtual hearing and electronic filing, a departure from the rules to allow a regulated televising of the proceedings in this matter is in consonance with the maxim that justice must not only be done, but must be seen to be done. Televising court proceedings is not alien to this honorable court and will enhance public confidence, the petitioners added. However, in separate processes, they filed before the courts. Tinubu, APC, and INEC sought the dismissal of the application, which they described as frivolous and unmeritorious. Tinubu accused both Atiku and Obi of trying to ridicule the judiciary by attempting to reduce the proceedings of the court to a soapbox and a movie theater. Televising of election tribunal proceedings live will only cause unnecessary tension, violence, and unrest among the public, which may lead to breach of peace, APC argued through its lawyer, Prince Lateef Fagbemi's son. Tinubu, in a counter-affidavit he filed alongside the Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima, accused Atiku of deliberately attempting to expose the judiciary to public opprobrium. According to them, the court is not a rostrum or a soapbox. It is not also a stadium or a theater. It is not an arena for public entertainment, adding that Atiku's request had no bearing with the petition and was only aimed at dissipating the judicious time of the court. Besides, they argued that the application was at best academic, very otiose, very unnecessary, very time-wasting, most unusual and most unexpected, particularly from a set of petitioners who should be praying for the expeditious trial of their petition. On its part, APC, through its team of lawyers led by Prince Lateef Fagbemi's son, told the court that contrary to Atiku's claim, the presidential election is not the subject matter of any national concern, insisting that the election was well managed by INEC with a turnout of voters in their millions. It argued that the proceedings of the court were already been adequately covered by the media. There is nothing unique or peculiar in the electoral dispute that emanated from the outcome of the 25th February 2023 election that is different from the earlier 5 presidential elections the country has had since the advent of the Fourth Republic, and if anything, the February 25th, 2023 election referred to as the least litigation since 1999, APC said. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. It further argued that live broadcast will subject the proceedings of the court to unnecessary sensationalism and undue social media trial, which distracts from the kernel of the serious business before the courts. INEC equally opposed live broadcast of the proceedings. Tinubu and the APC, who are respondents in all the cases, maintain that merging all the petitions would adversely affect the ability to effectively defend all the issues the petitioners raised against their victory. They therefore prayed to the PEPC to hear and determine the 3 petitions separately. The president-elect and his party took the position on a day the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) said it was in support of the proposal to consolidate all the petitions. However, the commission, through its lawyer, Mr. Kemi Pinheiro, son, said it would leave the issue to the discretion of the courts. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.